Hello everybody, what is up? Praskieva here, we're back with more Minecraft. I did a little bit more work today on my house. I got that tower done. I spiffied up the entranceway here. I'm digging how that looks. I think that's pretty good. And I actually did a larger project over here. The reason I didn't record this is because there was just a whole lot of digging. I've decided what these are going to be. I have a staircase on each side going down. It just kind of goes down to here. I decided I want to have an entrance on each face of this mountain. So we already have one over there. I'm working on one here. And I made a little staircase. And that's what we've got here so far. Now I think what I want to do is actually build another little observation area up there to kind of get rid of that the blank cobblestone wall right there. So that's what we're going to do right now. I have some picks. I have some stone. We'll probably need more, but hopefully it'll be enough to get started. At least let's just actually take this ladder. I think it's faster to go up this way. Alright, so how are we going to do? Well, I guess we'll just get to it. Bust this glass out because we don't need that. And I still have to figure out how I'm going to handle the other side. I know that my tree farm is going to be on the side over that direction. That side over there I'm still working on trying to figure out how I'm going to handle an entryway there. So it looks like, what if we just went to this right here? Yeah, that's probably about what I want to do. That is probably about right. And we'll go all the way back to the wall here. So yeah, I've just been doing a lot of random mining. Didn't want to include it all because, you know, it's a lot of mining. Maybe like an hour of it. Well, I probably spent more like 2 hours on that actually, if I'm honest. Maybe even a little more. I wasn't really paying attention. But I don't want to do too much away from you guys because I do want to keep you informed of how things are going. But we'll just get this over to the cliff face over there, and I'll have to try to decide how far I want to go into the cliff. Now, the main purpose of these areas is just to try to balance things out a little bit, I guess, because it's kind of, I don't like how it looks when it's just like this dirt wall there, for instance. We're going to have to do something about that. It looks weird. It's a big sheer dirt wall. So, I will have to figure out something to do with that. And I'll find a purpose, I'm sure, for all these little rooms eventually. I know we have to find somewhere to put a nether portal, and I always need more storage and more places to grow things, and who knows what the future will bring with updates for Minecraft. There'll be more space needed for different kinds of crops or anything, so it never hurts to have too much space. It's kind of useless space, but we might find a purpose for it. Looks like I've been digging here already because there's like filler dirt in here. I don't know, I've been digging so many places now. I don't even know what's going on. Alright, we are almost to that wall. What has it got, like 2? Yeah. 2 more layers. But yeah, nothing too crazy is happening. It seems my house is relatively secure. Spiders have been hopping over the temporary dirt wall that I have over where my tree farm is going to be, because it's only too high, but you know, I've only seen a couple of spiders do that, so I'm not that worried about it. I did do some more tidying up in my greenhouse. I don't know if I showed that before. I should probably show that on the way. We're going to have to go back upstairs in a little while to sleep anyway, so maybe I'll show that then. Alright, now, how to make this not look weird is the question. I should probably bring it all the way over to that, if I'm honest, but I'm not sure. Let's do, we can always just do this for now and change it up later. I'm never going to be able to reach that. That is way too high. No. Oh well, let's do this. Probably should have used dirt to do that, but oh well. We have picks. Alright, that's not too bad. Did we run into stairs? Why is there wood there like that? Things are so convoluted right now. This whole thing's just like twisting around itself. I have no idea what that is. We should... Let's see. Yep, stairs. Damn. Well, I guess I know where my wall's gonna be then, don't I? It's gonna be right there. Let's not use the nice stone for this part since nobody's ever gonna see it. It's gonna be buried back there forever. So we'll just use cheap cobblestone. Not that the finished stone is that much more, but you do need coal to make it, so I like to save that and just use crappy cobblestone where it doesn't matter as much. Well, I guess that's going to be the edge of that because there's a staircase in the way. We could probably just continue actually over here a little bit if we need to, and yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just enclose this. There we go. That ought to work out. Now, my main concern here is just going to be figuring out how to place this wall. We'll worry about fixing the inside later, because I've done enough digging for a little bit. No, it's not going to go to that level. It's going to be like this. And then we'll get up there on top of there with some stairs and angle it in so that it kind of goes at a 45-degree angle into the wall. That'll probably work. And getting this symmetrical is probably not going to be the easiest thing. Let's do these windows 3x3. 3x3 is usually good. So that's 1, 2, 3. And I guess we'll probably have to make room. We'll go another 3, so then it'll be 3x3 windows. That's how we'll decide how big this is going to be. But for now, let's just leave it at that. Let's get some torches up so nothing terrible happens. Or actually, if I move this over, that would make it more symmetrical, wouldn't it? Without having to dig out as much of the mountain. Oh, actually, I wanted to leave that, didn't I? What am I doing? Let's just make this a 2 in between. And then we'll just dig one of these. And it's back to 3x3. Perfect. Yeah. I like it. We'll just go one more and then turn it. That'll work. That'll work. So let's go up here. Try to figure out how we're going to do the roof. And I'm just going to dig through there because... well, that torch isn't going to be needed. Let's just put a brick here temporarily. Seal that back up. And... that is scary. I don't like doing that. I still get sort of a sense of vertigo sometimes when I'm playing this game. It's weird. I don't get that often, but Minecraft definitely does that to me. It's not like realistic graphics. I don't know why that happens, but it does. And I don't have enough stuff with me to make this. What I want to do is just continue that up right into the wall. That ought to work. Yeah. And so we go 3 over. And I am out of stuff. Damn. Well, I'm just gonna fall. It doesn't matter. Definitely sounds painful when you hit the ground. Alright, so we'll put some more upside down ones inside of here. and have windows. That ought to work nicely. I want to cut out part of this. I don't know how much I can cut out of that though, because the floor is right there. Everything is so compacted in here, and I have no way. I guess I can just go up 2 floors, I think. No, I want to go down 1 more. Oh, but I didn't show this. I'll stop here anyway. So this part is pretty much completed. I like what I did with these windows here. I'm going to copy that down there and do the same thing. They're pretty nifty, I think. I actually like these upside down steps making the window frames. I'm going to try to do that more often for putting in more skylights around, because I think that actually came out kind of cool. And I still need to tidy this up here. Go back up into my storage. We need more stairs. Do I have any in storage? No, I don't. But I think I do have some stone that's done, so let's make more of this. And we shall make us some more steps. That's plenty for what we need to do. And actually combine that. And let's make some regular ones too, just so we have both kinds, because I think we need them. There we go. And then, do I have glass? Yes, I still have glass. Good. I think we have everything we need to go finish that up. Head on up again. I think it might be best to go up here. No, up 1 more level. That's what we'll do. And we'll just jump down onto the thing, because this is all tidied up here now. I need to build more railings up here and over here, but this is going to be a nice little courtyard area to be. Oh, and I can't jump because there's the stupid things. Yes, I can. I can go like that. Oh god, that's pretty far down. I don't know if we'll be alright. We're alright. Whatever, Minecraft man can take it. And how do I want to do these? I guess we'll just do it like this. It's not going to be the same kind of window as down there, unfortunately. That looks weird, doesn't it? Yeah, I don't care for that. That's a little better, but now this looks weird. We'll deal with the windows from the inside. Figure out something to do with those. Alright, so try not to fall. There we go. And I'm going to have to put this under there, aren't I? To give it something to place the block on top of. And then I think that one goes all the way across, and then this is a window, right? Yeah, that ought to work. Mine this out again. And fall yet again. That's gonna be weird. I don't know. I do not know. Let's go downstairs and see what it looks like. There might be bad guys out here. Do I have a sword with me? I do not have a sword with me. We'll just be quick. Yeah, alright. Yeah. I think that might actually look okay. Is it more of a stepped thing? Maybe we should put a flat roof on it and just plant some trees or something. Move it out a little. No, I don't want to move it out a little. It looks better recessed. Oh god, creeper. Well, I think I'm going to take that as a sign to go back inside. So I don't know what I want to do with that. I'm going to need to give that some thought. I think we'll leave that for next time. Let's go check on the crops real quick. See how we're doing. We should be doing pretty well with that stuff. Clear some inventory space here. Because I believe I should have a pretty full... Yeah, that's pretty full. Everything. I'm going to be growing the pumpkins over here. This is going to be for watermelons. But until I get watermelon seeds, I'm going to leave that like it is. let's harvest. So we are independent food-wise now. I still have a lot of apples because I went and gathered a whole lot more wood. But I have plenty of food now. And hopefully we can start some sort of cow farm or something at some point. That's on my list of goals. Get some animal breeding going. I have a lot of goals going though. I want to try to focus on getting 1 or 2 things done here first. The tree farm is a big thing I want to get done so I don't have to keep going far away out in the dark and dangerous world. Oh, that's a good amount of wheat. And I've seen people make like automated harvesting systems with water and stuff, but I don't want to deal with that stuff. I do want to get some redstone stuff going at some point, but nothing like that. They use water to flood the crops out and stuff. It works pretty good, but I'm not interested in doing it really. Definitely would like to get some glowstone so that I have more light in here. I can't really figure out a very good way to do the lighting in this room. Because you see, I tidied up all the beams in here and put a little border around it. Looks a lot better. But there are not as many places to put torches now. No, I did not want to do that. Man, that was a lot of seeds that we gathered from that. I should make like a pantry somewhere to store food in. So there's definitely a lot of it around now. Let's go put this stuff away so that it's safe and nice. For now, I'm just kind of keeping all this miscellaneous stuff in here, but it's getting pretty crowded, so I have to sort something out here. And I'm not sure if there's really any point in keeping those seeds, but I'm going to anyway. Kind of like to have a chest full of almost everything in this game. Makes me feel more secure. Alright, so crops are dealt with. Entryway I need to give some more thought to. So I think I'm probably going to call it for the day here. If you guys have any idea how to handle this over here, I'd love to hear it. If not, I'll figure something out. And we'll be back later.